all the pieces are cut now. You should have 2 back pieces cut, 2 front pieces cut, and 4 pocket pieces. Again, if you're not sure about the difference between the front and the back has a much shorter rise. The back has a much longer rise. To make it easy on yourself, I'm going to take the pattern off. We will give ourselves even more pins to indicate which pieces are back pieces and which pieces are front pieces. And we won't confuse them with the other pins we've already given ourselves. So, remember I said this fabric can be confusing to know what side is the good side, what side is the inside. So, the good side is good side to good side. The outside has pins, one here, and there should be one here, but I'm going to actually put a more prominent pin there. And I just have these pins sort of in the body of the work, and nowhere near where the seams will be, so they won't be in our way. Maybe I'll move this one a little bit. So you might have noticed that on this piece, I just put another pin, but I didn't take the first one out. So I'm going to do the same on this piece. So both of my back pieces have 2 pins when you're looking at them on the inside of the fabric. This is just to stay organized, okay? So that's those 2. And now I'm going to take my front pieces and take the pattern off. And we already have a pin on the inside piece front here and on the inside piece front here. This one's in the body of the work, so it's not going to get in the way of any of the seams. This one I think I'll probably move. Okay. So now, since I'm looking at the front pieces, I'll just work with those to begin with. So remember, I just turned them over, so now I'm looking at good sides. And what I'm going to do is pin my pocket placement, okay? And I think I will organize my backs at the same time. I'm looking at the good sides now. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I place the pockets, I want to place good side to good side so that we continue to make our seams on the inside and that they're not seen. All right, so looking at the pattern piece, I'm going to just bring one of the pieces over. I take the ruler it looks like the fold line should be a little bit under 2 inches, and then you added another 1/2 inch for your seam allowance. So that means at least this much is going to be used for your actual waistband. At least this much, 2 inches, probably that much. It's 2.5 inches. Now, knowing that your waistline will probably be here. We have to make a casing to hold the elastic, and that's why there's so much extra. Easy to do, no problem. But we want to figure out where to place the pockets. So if we do 2.5, let's do safely 3 inches below the raw edge of the fabric here. And we're doing it on the side front, 3 inches below, and we'll do it on the sides back. Not the center front or center back, but on the sides. And this is fairly simple. I've got 4 pocket pieces. I'm going to take one. If I'm not sure how it goes, I just need to remember there's a straight line. The straight line is the part that attaches to the edge of the side piece. So let's see, I'm going to measure 3 inches. 1, 2, there's my 3-inch mark here. Just going to put a pin there. I'm going to take the pocket and I'm going to line up the straight edge of the pocket with the straight edge of the side piece. And you're going to do that on all 4 pieces. And you want to just put enough pins in there to keep it from moving around. Looks like I'll probably do about 3 pins. So there's one prepped. One, two, three. Straight edge. Edge of the pants. Put a few pins in it. You want these nice and close to each other so that when you sew them down, it's nice and uniform. Okay. So these your front pieces are prepped. Do the same over here with your back pieces. So basically what you're going to do after you have your pinned pieces, we're going to go over to the sewing machine and you're just going to do a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance here from where the pocket starts, right here, to where the pocket ends. And you're just attaching pocket flaps to the piece of fabric. Okay, so 1, 2, we'll do these 2, and then I will show you on the sewing machine.